Hi,
Hi,
sir.
Girish.
How are you, sir?
Fine, fine. Thank you. How about you, Girish?
Good, good. After a long, long time, sir.
Yes, 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 yes.
So,
How is the lockdown is going on in your city?
lockdown not too bad, but then at the same time we are preferring to stay back at home. Not as
Hmm,
bad
hmm,
as
hmm,
Bangalore,
hmm,
better
hmm.
than Bangalore. So that way it is taken care of here. And yeah,
Ah,
since we are a smaller city, I'm in Bangalore. Since it's a smaller city, the
hmm.
intensity is not as high as Bangalore, sir.
And that's good. That's good. 1 minute, quickly. I
Yeah,
come back. 1 minute.
yeah, yeah. So thank you guys. Thank you for joining. Thank you everyone for joining. We will take 2-3 minutes before we go fully live.
Switch on.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I was just
yeah,
telling
yes.
all our viewers, thank you for joining, and we'll take another 2-3 minutes before we start the session. We'll start it at
Hmm.
sharp 6:30. Let a lot of people
Sure.
get the intimation. So waiting
Yes,
for
yes,
that,
yes,
sir.
yes, yes. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
But
sure.
otherwise,
How
all
is
good at your end, sir.
Yes, everything is going well. Not bad.
Very good, sir.
So
Very
how is
good.
your health? Everything is okay now?
Yes, sir. All good. All good. I'm doing fantastic now. Almost
Okay,
back to normal. But then yeah,
okay.
there is a little bit of normally back of your mind something which is this thing. But then that should be fine in next
Yes,
couple of days
fine.
once we go that.
Yes,
Yes, sir. So you
yes.
have your manufacturing open, sir. Now manufacturing is happening.
Yes, we are doing.
Okay.
Before there were some restrictions, still is
Mm-hmm.
there. But
Mm-hmm.
the labor is from the another states. They are living in the
Okay.
factory.
Okay.
So
Okay.
in fact, they just down the shutter down and they are doing the work inside. So
Okay.
yes, it's
Okay.
going on still,
Okay. Okay. Very
but
good, sir.
not full plant with the limited. The labor is there. Yes.
Good, sir. Good, sir. So another minute or
Yeah.
so, sir, before we start, I
No
have a set
problem. No problem.
a set of questions which have been prepared. And just to inform all the viewers who are online now, please share your question in Q&A section only and not in the comment, because it becomes very, very difficult for me to go through the scrolling and try to figure out those questions, because the session is only getting better and better day by day. So if you send any of your question in the extreme right side of your box, you have a small question mark. You can go there, type in your question, and it will be in a much organized manner. So we will try to have a very organized session today. I have certain set of questions already prepared for Kumar sir, and then we will go
Mhm.
step by step. And after the first 15 minutes of the session, we will take questions from the audience. So please ensure the questions are sent in the Q&A section only. So that's the whole idea. So just to give a little background about Solace. So Solace is an Indian riding gear manufacturing company who have been in the market for one of the longest time. And Kumar sir is responsible for that brand, and whatever products have been come out is the brainchild of Kumar sir. And I must say, sir, the products are fantabulous. I can vouch myself for the product because
Thank you.
I use your
Thank you so
product.
much because this has happened because of you guys.
Yes, sir.
You
Yes,
help
sir.
a lot to improve us. So
No, sir.
this is
But
some
at the same time, you've been kind enough to take feedback from all of us and also implement that in your products, sir. And like I mentioned, I've also tested your prototypes in the past, and that prototype has only become 10 folds better by the time it came out. And I'm so happy to see the brand growing over the period of time, sir. So I think
thing.
we are bang on at 6:30, and I will start ahead
Yeah.
with my questions. So all the
Hmm.
attendees who are there now, please make sure if you have any questions, please shoot that in the Q&A session, and that will start after 15 minutes. And also post that question in the question mark icon which is given in your screen and not in the comment section. So let's start the session with my very first question. So please introduce about Solace, and how old is Solace in the country, and how did you start this, sir?
Hmm. Hmm. Yes, sure. Girish, the Solace is a purely Indian brand, and the planning was going on since 2013, and finally the Solace born in 2014. and
Okay.
almost is 7 years old and still is going on.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So we started actually the journey is a totally different. It start from the the student life, and the
Okay.
main time I work in with some manufacturer and got experience. So this is a period of the time I spent with the manufacturer and got some experience. And so this is a
Okay.
long lengthy story you can say. So then I
Okay.
came back to India and made a plan to why shouldn't we start our own brand. So
Mm-hmm.
idea behind was the my wife and me, we made a plan to start and we should cater to the Indian biking community.
Okay, which
So
is one of
yeah,
the
then we
most
start.
leading community currently in the world. I think Indian biking
Yes,
community is one of the biggest in the world, if I'm not wrong, and I'm
definitely.
not wrong in saying that as well. And
Oh,
also, sir, when you started, were you clear of what you exactly wanted to give for a rider, or it was a learning during the process, sir?
the thing is, as I mentioned, I was studying in Europe, and the main time I was working with a manufacturer who was producing the riding gears. So I
Okay.
started there as a helper, and with the passage of time, I switched to the production department, QC department. So got enough knowledge about the riding gears.
Mm-hmm.
So then I thought, why shouldn't we start our own brand? Then I came back to India, and me and my wife made a plan to start our own brand, and we should produce some quality gears and some technical gears for the bikers, so we can save them on the roads. So this is
Definitely, sir.
the was the plan, and in 2014 we properly start the Solace.
Okay. So, which was the very first product that you started, sir, when you first did think of starting a riding gear? What was the first product that you started, sir?
Yes, we from start we import few. You can say there was a couple of jackets and a couple of gloves, and there was a couple of pants. We started from the import. We import firstly, and there was a
Okay.
first jacket called sprint jacket in 4 colors we introduced. That was the mesh jacket,
Okay, sir.
and that comes with the external rain liner and the thermal this one removable
Liner.
and level 1 PU. Yes, the level 1 PU protector was there, and the back
Okay.
was foam. This was the our first model, and the pen was the agility and couple of gloves we started on.
Okay. So,
Yeah.
you started by importing the riding gears and not manufacturing yourself first.
No, first we start from the import, but soon we realized we should start our own manufacturing unit here, because in that way we can control the quality and we can use the proper technical material. So under our supervision, we can produce a much better gears than the imported one.
Yes, I think it
That
was a
was the
natural progression.
yes.
By the course of time, you realized it would be always make sense, and you don't have to wait for the shipment to come and all of it. And if there was any
Yes.
complaint, you could always address
Actually,
yourself.
the quality was the matter. Gets better because in import we have to compromise with the quality, and whatever they will send, we have to accept it. But here we can control the quality. We can make the more comfortable gears and more safer.
Okay, okay, very good, sir.
Yes.
So now coming from 2014, now we are in 2020-21. What is the development that you've seen overall through the brand that you've come along and the product improvement? So where do you think you stand currently in terms of your product level improvements from day one to today, sir?
Yeah. Briefly, I will tell you. As I told you, we start from the import, and we import the very limited quantity of the gears, and we introduce the brand in India. But soon we realized, because we were not happy with the quality. So
Okay.
we started our own manufacturing unit with the 5 machines, and we produced first lot 50 number of jackets here.
Okay.
So in that way, yeah. So from that period, we still we the manufacturing is going on, and we're doing expansion also.
Okay, sir.
And also there was a demand about the some innovation should be in the gears. So we start, the we were the first. We the bring the level 2 protectors and all we introduce it in the Indian market.
Okay.
And slowly and steadily we got the lot of feedback queries, and because of you guys in the biker community we learn a lot, and we improve with the passage of time, and we are doing still,
Okay. So
and
currently
we are
you're
learning.
doing, yes, sir. So currently you're doing riding jacket, riding gloves, riding boots, riding pant, and
Yeah.
luggage system.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes, lot of yes, the riding jacket, pen, gloves, and the air seats, shoes,
Okay.
and
Okay.
some accessories also. The
Okay.
most of gears we are manufacturing in India.
Oh, nice, sir. So in your
Yeah.
riding jacket section, how many different types of jacket do you manufacture, sir?
Right now we have the 5 models, and
Okay.
few more new products are in the pipeline. So
Okay.
soon we launch those products also. So we have
Okay.
the three mesh jackets and one touring the premium range.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yes,
So
and the
the
ladies
touring
jacket
one
also.
I use, sir, your Furious V2, I use myself personally, and I must say one of the best jackets that I've come across. And there are certain features which I haven't seen in any of the other jackets. So that is one of the
Yeah.
best thing, and I'm sure a lot of people who are now with us, and even people who have not attended this session would vouch on this product, how good the product is, and so that becomes your top model, sir. So what would be your base entry model? So that's a complete mesh jacket.
Yes, most of we are focusing on the mesh jacket. The entry level jacket we have AirX, which
Okay.
comes again the level 2 protectors, the Italian
Okay.
protectors we are giving from
Okay.
SafeTech, and the
Okay.
single liner are there, the removable waterproof. That is a entry level jacket. And the next
Okay.
model we have the rival one.
Okay.
So we are updating that model also. So right now,
Okay.
currently we have the 3 colors, and we are providing level 2 protectors in that range.
Okay.
Shoulder, elbow, and back is totally from the SafeTech. All
Oh.
level 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Brilliant, sir. Brilliant, sir. And out of the entire range that you have, which is your best selling jacket, sir?
Depends on the, you can say that there are different kind of customers have, but if we'll see, there's a rival jacket we have. Everybody can afford it. Comes
Okay.
with the 2 liners, external
Okay.
liner, and the circles are removable, and all the level 2 protectors we are offering that.
Brilliant, sir.
So rest
Brilliant.
of we have the premium range like the Saber jacket and the Furious V2, but be
Yes.
ready for the Furious V3 also.
Wow, that's a good news, sir. If you're saying the Furious V2 itself was such a lovely jacket, I have used that for more than probably 10, 12,000 kilometers now. I used that for my Northeast tour also, and I came back with some feedback also, if you know. And you've when the actual product V2 came out, I was shocked to see the product was so good because I was using the prototype. I must
Yes,
say it is one of the best product I've come across in terms of riding jackets,
yes,
especially touring jackets, because it has a lot of functional utility at the same time very technical, like you rightly mentioned. You are into technical riding gears, so that's very good, sir.
yep.
And
Thank you.
coming after from jacket, coming to gloves, how many different range of gloves do you have, sir?
Right now we have 4 type of gloves, but few more models we are going to launch by maybe in July, end of
Okay.
June or July. And recently we launched one first our the C certified gloves. It's a
Okay, sir.
long gloves. So the starting you can say the 1450 we have the range,
Okay.
1600 up to 4250.
Okay.
And next month, most probably by end of June or July start, we will launch one more C certified gloves,
Wow.
the short one. Yeah.
And any plans for a very affordable gloves, maybe under 999? Would you plan something like that, sir, for a regular commuter?
Are you talking about the full leather, or the
No, no,
combination of leather or some
no.
textile, or?
Yeah, combination of leather and textile. So leather only maybe near the palm or something, and textile based. So for somebody who's a regular commuter, like a 150 cc motorcycle who goes to office every single day and comes back and wants to use a good protective gloves, would you consider launching something for them, sir?
We have one glove that is called passion gloves.
Okay.
So the very protective, and since long is is in our inventory and is going on, and like a
Okay.
hot cake is coming. The people they
Okay.
can try out that gloves also.
Sure.
But if you are talking about the little bit higher range, so by
Yes,
next
sir.
month we are going to down the short gloves.
Wow.
More
That's
with the
very good.
combination of leather, textile, and the mesh something.
Sure, sir. Wonderful. And since the monsoon season is going to hit soon, and at least in the west coast of our country, the monsoon is on. Do you have any completely waterproof gloves as well?
Yes, yes. We already, I think we have launched the gloves 1 month back.
Okay.
The Versa Dry waterproof gloves.
Okay.
So that we use the Fentex, the waterproof bag inside, and the hot glue. It's a spray technology we use it, which hold the waterproof bag from inside.
Okay.
So when you will remove your hand, the lining will not come out. So this is the technology and the technique we use inside. And
Okay.
yes, we have the range. The people can try out our the Versa Dry gloves,
What's a
which is
dry
already
glove?
launched. Versa
Perfect.
Dry.
Perfect.
Yes.
Wonderful, sir. So, and now coming on to the pants also, sir. So, what are the different kinds of pants that you do, and the different type of materials that you use, sir?
Yeah. We have the denim also, the Cavalier jeans. In
Yes.
that one, we are using the level 2 protectors from Power Tector, and 12 O's we are using the jeans, the thickness of the
Okay.
jeans, and 220 GSM para aramid Cavalier we are using inside the lining on the impact areas.
Okay.
And apart that one, we have the S30 pant
Mm-hmm.
in two colors available. Comes with the level 2 SafeTech protectors. Type B we are providing on hip and knee.
Okay, sir.
External rain liner and removable thermal. And the
Okay.
top end model we have the Cool Pro mesh pant, which
Yes,
comes with the
I use myself that as well.
that's good. So
Yes.
that's come with the plastic protectors. Knee comes shin protectors are very long,
Yes.
and hip is also comes with the level 2 Sastek. Purely, and also we use the leather on the back seat and some stretchable material on couch and the back area for the
Yes.
more flexibility in the movement.
And
So
also,
this
I
is our
must say, I want to share one important aspect of using the Cool Pro. I think that was one of the first riding pant which I saw with knee protector plus shin protector, and you had a good coverage of shin, because if you're wearing an adventure shoes, then it comes almost up till the adventure shoes, and then from there you have the protection of this thing, which is, I think, fantastic, and one of the most safest riding pants for all our riders. And like you rightly mentioned, sir, there is a good amount of leather on the seat. When you sit on a motorcycle, you don't slip, and there's a good amount of leather there. And also with the number of pockets that you have, I think I've juiced the maximum out of that pant as well. So that's a
good.
very good pant, I must say, sir. And
Thank
from
you.
there, going on to your shoe lineup, how many different types of shoes you have, sir?
Yeah, right now we have one track shoes and one touring shoes. The track is X-Tech Evo and XT Evo. Both shoes we have now. One is a
Oh,
waterproof.
okay.
And new range is also in the pipeline. Some we are working on the new shoes like the Adventure and short shoes, ankle shoes also. So very soon it will be in the market.
Please, sir, please, I would be waiting for one of your short shoes and adventure as well. Because currently available, whatever is available in the market is either too expensive or substandard. So anything coming from Solace, I know it's a standard product, and people need not think twice before they buy it. So I recommend
We are
it.
trying our best to accommodate the people in a very better way, and yeah, so because of you people, we are still exist in the market.
No, and also is the pricing. So you have always made sure the pricing is attractive for Indian audience, and at the same time you give the best quality in terms of riding gear. So from
Yeah,
there, coming to your luggage system, sir. So do you have luggage
yeah.
system for across in terms of pannier and saddlebag, tank bag? So you have all the collection, or how is it, sir?
So yes, we have the luggage system also, and recently, if you have seen, we launched one trolley bag in India. This is the first
Yes.
time in India we launched it. So that can be as a trolley use can be used as a trolley bag. You can put in the luggage also while traveling by air. and it's very easy to take into the hotel also. Uh,
Yes.
and right now we are working on some more innovative ideas, and very soon there one tank bag will be in the market with the more
Okay.
innovative fastening. And
Wow.
yeah, so we right now we are changing our luggage system. Before we
Okay.
have the three tank bag, two saddle bag, and the tail bag. So all range we are now changing.
Revamping.
And
Okay.
yeah, yes, exactly. So with the passage of time, one by one we will launch it, and you will see in the market. Yeah.
Brilliant, sir. Brilliant. So that's very good. I'm excited now. So just because of COVID time, we're not able to travel as much as normally I do. But then, however, I'm trying to make the best out of this time by getting people like you on board and sharing some knowledge to all our audience who are there. So I think we'll take our first question from an audience who is asked, saying that which city is Solace originally from? So yes, sir.
Yeah,
So
it's from Bangalore itself.
yes, Namma
So in the
Bengaluru.
Pan India we have the yeah. So we have the dealers in Pan India also.
Yeah, this question was from Oswald. So Oswald, Solace is very much from Bangalore. It is from Namma Bangalore, origin
Yeah.
from Bengaluru. And we
Yes.
have another question from one of the other guy. Let's take me, sir. Sir, do you have an authorized dealer for Solace in Hyderabad? So is there an authorized dealer in Hyderabad, sir?
Yes, we have. I think couple of dealers are there.
Okay.
They can see on the website.
Hmm.
Street Flames and one more dealers recently they came on board. So all
Okay.
details we mentioned on the website. Yes.
Okay, yes. So to answer your question, yes, they do have a official dealer in Hyderabad, so you can go check out and get that. So there's another question saying that uh, also when would you be launching the Furious 3 jacket?
Yeah, many people since long many people they are waiting, and regularly we are getting the telephone calls. So the work is going on. Jacket is under production.
Yes,
So by end of June or start of July, very much we are going to launch the V3. So the
brilliant.
people they will love it.
I'm sure, sir, because I myself love the V2, and I'm sure the V3 would be. I really can't imagine what else you're planning to add, and that's going to be totally surprising. So we've got another question saying, please mention my name as Prat. Okay, about Solace. Okay, Prat. So
Oh,
there's another question. What about rain gears? So, what do you mean? What about rain gaze? That is Mr. Mukherjee. Please mention
hmm.
what do you mean by rain gaze? They do have all their riding jackets are with rain liners, so that is not to worry. And they
Yes,
already,
definitely. Yeah, Girish, we are selling
yeah,
the rain gears. We have also.
yes,
There's a one jacket and the pant as a full suit they can buy, as a separate they can buy, and
okay,
we are using the very light material, and it's almost you can say 7,000 is a water testing. It's a
okay,
pure nylon material we are using in that case. They can see
okay,
on the website.
okay. So that's to answer your question, Mr. Mukherjee. We have another question now that's saying that. So, which jacket has vent in Solace? So, please suggest. So, sir, can you just answer which of the jacket has vents, air vents? So, I know for sure
Uh,
we
yes.
V2 did have it. So, is there any other models that you can talk about, sir?
Yeah, rest of jacket already comes with the mesh material on chest, on the under the arms and the back also.
Okay.
Already highly ventilated material we are using. If you are
Yeah.
talking about the specific ventilation, we have the roll down panel on the V3, V2 as well, the Furious one.
Okay.
So that one's a totally technically jacket which can convert into mesh and in the textile also.
Okay, so that is to answer your question, Mr. Sumit. So for V2, they have vents, and all other jackets are completely mesh based. There is enough ventilation. So we have another question: does Solace have luggage protection in thoughts? So luggage, what do you mean by luggage protection? Can you please elaborate that question, Mr. Oswald? Okay. Meanwhile, we'll take another question. So that is by the Opus. Please launch short boot in budget. Okay, there's somebody. saying short boot in budget. So sir has already answered that question.
Yes,
So
already we have discussed. We are working on it, and very soon it will be in the market. So yes.
okay, yeah. So we'll take another question again quickly. So this is from Thin Rider. What about Solace merchandise, T-shirts and stuff? So do you plan any merchandise, sir? Would you be doing any merchandise in future? Something like a T-shirt, Solace name T-shirts or anything like that, sir?
Right now, as such kind of, we don't have any plan
Okay,
for the T-shirt and all.
okay, perfect, perfect. So let's take another question by Saransh saying that check the website. Uh, are the tank bags magnetic or just uh, Velcro as shown in the website? So do you have the magnet based tank bags or is it Velcro tank bags, sir?
Velcro mean we have the rigid tank bag.
Okay.
That's a universal tank bag. It can be used on all tanks. And for the magnetic one, we are going to launch a thing by next month. We will launch that one. As I told you, I already discussed. That will be
Yes.
more innovative. We are going to bring.
Okay.
And currently, we have the one magnetic bag, the small one, 15 liter. They
Okay.
can check on the website. Yeah, Dura
Okay.
mini tank bag.
Okay. So that's to answer your question, Saransh. So they have a small mini 15-liter tank bag with the magnet. The other one is a universal. And next, very soon, they will have a lot more other products coming on its way. So another question from one of our this thing. Any plans for a full waterproof luggage bags? So, sir, can you answer that?
Yes, we have planned, but the full waterproof glove, the luggage, we have planned to import it. The sampling already is done. So with
Okay.
this season, hopefully we'll launch it.
Okay. This
The
is to
rest of
answer you.
luggage, which is the currently luggage, which is whatever we have, that is also the waterproof. And one more bag we are going to launch very soon. That will be tail bag or the tank. So that will be the waterproof 100%.
Okay.
So we are going to provide one dry bag inside, which will
Okay.
be there, and the external also.
Okay.
That is called the also 100% waterproof.
Okay. So sorry, think right. So not thin right. My bad. Think right. And that is to answer your question, Pratik. This was about the waterproof one. So let me take another question now quickly. This is I meant big one, bigger luggage system. So yes, sir. So would you have any bigger luggage system that you would be planning to come up with in the coming days?
Um, Coming days, sorry, I didn't get you the bigger luggage
Yeah, so
system
he
in
so
terms of.
Oswald is asking. So when you say bigger in terms of liters, would you have a bigger luggage system, like maybe a 45
Right
liter?
now, yes, right now, currently we have the trolley bag that's a 70 liter already. So
Okay,
that one they can use.
okay,
Yes,
perfect.
with
So
a
we
bigger
have
capacity.
okay, we have one more question. Quickly taking that by Rajat Puki. What about daily commute riding gloves? When will they be launched? So there is already a daily commute riding gloves which is already mentioned. That's a short gloves, and you can check out Solace website for that.
Yes,
Thin
they
ride.
can check the air drift gloves 1600 and
Okay.
also the passion gloves. If
Okay.
somebody is looking for the more higher range in the daily commute, we are going to launch soon.
Okay. So one more question by Think Rider saying that when gloves with Knox sliders, when are you planning
Very
to?
soon.
Wow,
Very
that's a
soon.
good news. Okay. One more question. So let's come up with anything new apart from safety gears like lifestyle products. So do you plan to start any lifestyle products apart from the safety gear that you already have?
Be frankly, right now we don't have currently any plan about this.
Okay, so you're very, very focused in only making riding
Yes,
gears and safety products. Okay.
exactly.
So let me quickly take another question. Uh, it's luggage product. Okay, so yeah, thank you for shooting in all the questions, guys. I will continue with my question now before we take our next set of questions. So, what is the standard that you set whenever you kind of make any product like a riding jacket? What is the standard you set in terms of protection? Is it CE certified or you come up with minimum level 1 or level 2 protector? So what is the standard that you set to yourself?
Yeah. Currently, we have only level 2 protectors, and we are keeping three brands. The Sastec from Germany, SafeTech is Italian brand, and the PowerTech is from Korea. So only
Okay.
we are using level 2 in our the products. Even I
Okay.
told you before, in entry level jacket we are using the level 2 protectors.
Okay.
So there is no compromise on the safety, and
Okay.
rest of is the external shell. The
Yes.
material also play an integral role in the safety.
Okay. So
Yeah.
basically, you mean to say every jackets that you would bring would have minimum of level 2 protectors, which is wonderful.
Yeah.
I
So we are
I don't.
using the type A and type B. So it depends on the product. So all
Oh.
details we mention on the website
Okay.
with the full transparency. When we mention the part number, the brand name, part number, so the biker can go through the do the cross inquiry through the brand
Verification.
also. Yes,
Brilliant.
what type of the protection and the model we are using.
Super, sir. So jumping on to my next question, what are the different types of riding gear that I've already done that? So once anybody buys a Solace riding gear, what is the warranty that they get on any of your products, sir?
Yeah, currently we are offering the 6 month warranty on workmanship like stitches, Velcro, button, zipper problem.
Mm-hmm.
And very soon we are going to extend the warranty period. That will
Okay.
be 1 year and 2 years, but depends
Okay.
on the product range.
Okay. Okay. And what is the after sale service that you bring across if there is any problem with the jacket in after the warranty period? Do you still service it and give it, sir?
Yes, yes, yes. Of course, a very simple step. If the somebody purchase the jacket from our dealer, they can contact with the dealer.
Mm-hmm.
Either directly can contact to the brand also with the
Okay.
purchase bill copy, and we'll solve the problem as soon as possible.
Wonderful. So that's
Yeah,
something that.
even though we are doing the alteration, the service for the other brands, some repair work for the Indian brands as well, the global brands. So anybody is welcome.
Wow,
So there is
that's
no
the,
problem about the after service.
because that's unheard of. Otherwise, all brands says, okay, only if it's my brand, I will service it. But then you have open-heartedly said any brand, if you come, we would service and give. That is
Yes, definitely.
fantastic. That is fantastic, sir. So now coming on to how often do you plan to upgrade your product, sir? So, for example, if you have the V2 version, how often do you upgrade to the next level?
Yeah, we always believe in staying updated and with innovation. So time to time we work on the products and we launch with the standard and as per the market demand. So
Okay.
we were that is why we were the first in to bring the external rain liner. We introduced the a standalone thermal jacket, and we launched the touring jacket with the proper level 1 chest protectors, and we brought the level 2, introduced the level 2 protectors in the market from Sastec. So always we are working on the innovation and believe in.
Yes, sir. There is no doubt about that. So that's one of the best thing that you've been doing, sir. And uh, do you make protective gear for track as well, sir? Race tracks.
Before we did a try to produce the leather suit when we launched the first time the brand in India. So that time
Okay.
we brought some leather jacket, leather suit, but the demand was not up to mark. But yes, if we will get the inquiries or the demand will be raised, definitely we'll bring the track product also,
Okay.
racing suits or leather jackets and all.
So currently you don't do leather jackets, leather suits.
No, right now we are not doing.
Okay. No customization as well.
Currently we are not doing. As I
Okay.
told you, if the demand will be there, yes, we will start it again.
Okay. Okay.
Because
Wonderful, sir.
this is a very big investment, so we can't stuck the investment in that way.
Yes. Yes.
So demand
Definitely.
will be there. We will work as per the bikers'
Okay.
demand.
Requirement. Yes,
Yes.
because I remember seeing sometime a race suit with Solace branding. So that's why I wanted to make sure I asked this question to you if you did make racetrack products. So
Yeah.
now uh, going to my next question. Um, Apart from racetrack product, talking about this, any of your product can it be customized to a individual's requirement? The current line of products that you have.
Yes. Before we were doing the customization, and we did
Okay.
a lot. But right now, due to the high demand in the market, it's difficult for us to maintain the stock of the existing products.
Okay.
So for the some time, we have stopped the customization.
Okay.
So once we will be ready, again we will start it.
Okay. So I can then select the color of my material, jacket material. So is that what you meant to say? Can I do that?
Yes, yes, they can, but most of customization we did for the special size. The people cannot find the jacket in the market.
Okay.
So for those people, we did a lot. And if
Okay.
you are specifically talking about the colors combination and all, yes, we
Yeah.
can do it. Already
Okay.
we did for the few bikers already.
Oh wow. Wow. Wow.
Yeah.
So I would probably come back, sir, with the color combination requirements very specific to my usage. So
Sure.
yes, sir. So that I think it was a more of a personal question which I wanted to ask. So next, talking to you is all your products manufactured in India itself, sir?
Yes, the most of them, the major product we are manufacturing in India, like jackets, pants, and luggage, we are
Okay.
producing here. And only gloves and shoes or some accessories we are importing.
Okay. Okay. And apart from
Yeah.
these, what are the other product do you offer in your website, sir? Apart from riding gear,
We
what are the
have
other?
some accessories. Yes, apart from like the air cushion seat, I told you we have action cams we have,
Okay.
and also some other accessories, small accessories we are offering.
Okay. Okay. And is it Solace branded or is it a third party
Yes,
product?
few products are the from the third party, but
Okay.
few products from the Solace.
Wow. That's wonderful, sir. So moving on to my next question, what is the e-commerce website? What is the name of that e-commerce website that you have, sir?
Yes, the people they can go through the solacegears.com and can they do the shop there with
Okay.
secure payment gateway.
Okay, wonderful. So even if you haven't got this website, all you need to do is Solace Riding Gears, a search in Google, and the very first thing that you get is their website, and you can straight away go
Most
shop.
certainly, you will.
Yes, 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 yes. And what is the kind of pricing that you consider before you launch any product, sir? How do you look at pricing? Do you compare the same product with the competitor, or you have your very clear focus on, okay, my this product is going to be priced at this range? How is it said, sir?
Yes, a couple of things. First, we have to check, yes, the market trend, the people what they are looking for actually, and most of we don't want to compromise specifically on the material and the protection to
Okay,
reduce the price.
okay,
So the comfort is also important. In the future line, we are going to make the more comfortable and more safer gears.
okay,
And as you know, technically we are using different denier of the fabric like 700, 900, and 1000 D also.
okay,
Even in our budgeted range, we use the 700 denier polyester and 450 GSM is a mesh. You can see the more thicker.
okay,
Even the
okay,
level 2 we are providing in the entry range.
okay,
So our main motive to produce and provide the best quality product and with the much better safety.
okay.
So
So,
again, the
so
pricing will be there. So
okay.
yes,
Okay. So one more question from Saran saying that what is the warranty on Action Cam? So what is the
the
warranty that you pro?
1 year warranty as per the manufacturer we are providing.
Okay. And servicing is from your end only, sir?
Yes, because
Okay.
we are the distributor of Firefly here in India, so we
Okay.
will handle.
Okay. Wonderful, sir. And there's one more
Yeah.
question saying any update on uh, rival jacket?
Rival jacket, we are going to update that version. We are working on the V2.
Okay.
So by July or August, we are going to launch new colors and with the new specification and features, we are
Okay.
going to add it.
So in the next month or two, how many products do you have in line for launch, sir?
There's a couple of products from luggage, tank bag, and gloves. We have the V3 Furious, we have the denim pant, and many products, 4 5 products we are very near to launch it.
Okay. Ragul, if you can ask the question in the Q&A, it would be great. In the comment section, it becomes extremely difficult to read. So request Ragul to send your question in the Q&A section, the one which you can see. I'm just trying to see on in our. So there's somebody called MAVMAV 0410. Any, so you'll have to again send the question in the Q&A section. Not able to read this so clearly. Sorry, guys. So any question asked in the comment section, request you all to repost that into the question department, because that becomes very easy for us to read and also ask the same question. So we've done that. One more question. Oswald. Is Solace cooking up a new adventure boot? Yes, they are cooking up a very new adventure boot, and they have a plan for a short boot as well. Kumar sir has already informed this in the beginning of the conversation. So we've got another question here, sir. So let's see what is that question here. This is by Dinesh saying, well, I got the answer for Furious 3. Thank you. Eagerly waiting. Yes, yes. Similarly, like you, I'm also eagerly waiting for the Furious 3 jacket. It's been a while since I've also upgraded my jacket. I have had the version 2 jacket for at least 3 years now and enjoying it using every time. So yeah, V3 is
Yes.
much awaited. So let me just try to read Ragul's question, sir. He's still not posted on the Q&A. What does he ask? Good evening, sir. How to identify the level of protection and how one is different from two. Okay, so his question is how to identify different riding protections and how level 1 is different from level 2 protective gear.
There's a level 2 is much better than the level 1 and offer the higher impact protection,
Okay.
and they will take more impact and
Impact.
absorb. Yes, yes. And rest of he's talking about the part of the he's talking about the which for which area which protector we can
Yes.
use. So there's a if suppose the number is 16211, that is called for the limbs protector, and the same 16212 is for the back and 3 for the chest. So
Okay.
these are
Okay.
the type of and the area where we can use.
Okay, so each part code is specific to one particular area, is what you're saying. Yeah. So
Yeah.
one more from Think Rider saying that Girish ji, let's have a live session someday with me. Okay, sure. Definitely, we'll have a live session with you as well. Please drop in a message, and we will do that. And we have one more question here, sir. Just 1 second. So it's all in the comment section, so it becomes a little difficult to read with the. Okay, we've come that in the Q&A section now. Okay, why is it not showing? It gave me an alert. Okay, now we are. Okay, when gloves with that is already answered. Okay, Think Rider says, what about Solace merchandise? It's already answered. Uh, what about Solace merchandise? Already answered. Why I'm getting the similar this thing? Yes, sir. So now moving on to my another question, sir.
Sure.
So apart from these riding gears, what are the other products that you're planning in future? Maybe not the immediate future, but in the coming days, something like a pannier system for bikes or a guard, engine guard for bike or something. Would you be considering to manufacture something like that, sir, in the coming days?
Right now, we don't have any plan for the specifically for the bikes.
Mm-hmm.
So we are more focusing on the riding gears and the biker accessories, not the
Okay.
bike accessories.
Okay.
Right, currently we don't have any such kind of
Okay.
plan.
Okay. Not even in the long term plan, you would not.
Might be the mind can be changed. So currently, there's no.
Okay, okay. So now just going on to my next question. Uh, When pants with knee sliders. So yes, sir. When would you launch your pants with knee sliders, sir? Riding pants with knee sliders.
Uh, right now, we are not working on the slider. If the demands will be there, but very few queries we got about the knee sliders.
Okay.
The people they are doing the cornering and all, they need
Mm-hmm.
that kind of a thing, or
Yes.
they go for the pack for the the training session might be they required it.
Mm-hmm.
But if the demand will be there, the definitely will bring it. That is not a big issue for us.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
So it's
Also, we will
purely
sell. Mhm.
oh, so purely because of lack of demand, you are not manufacturing, but then you have the
Yes,
capability of manufacturing all of
yes,
this.
yes, definitely, definitely. There is no big issue. We can do it.
Okay, okay. So because of the volume issue, you have not been doing that, sir. So one more
Hmm.
question we've got now. Okay, why is um okay. Uh, there is a question saying that why is the length of the Solace pant size uh short? What does it say? Pant size short when okay, this is a question by Andy. Andy, request you to kindly send your question again in the Q&A section because I'm not able to read your entire question. Sorry to say that, but please send it in the Q&A session. Section. I'm not able to read whatever Andy has sent. I can just read up till why is the length of Soleil's pant size uh, shirt. Okay, short when hope the bike. Okay, so he's probably asking, I'm trying to interpret that question. Why is the size of your pants shorter when you try to hop onto the bike?
Actually, we are using the standard practice of the measurement. What is technically we should use it. So
Mm-hmm.
that one we are using while standing. The length will be the proper. So this is a common practice. Even the with the normal pant, if you will sit on the bike, so it can be slip up. So already when you will see the knee area is already pre-curved,
Yes.
so it will take shape accordingly when you will on the bike also.
Okay.
So if depends also the height of the biker.
Individual. Okay. Okay.
Yes.
So that's a very particular question from a rider. Okay. So I hope your question has been answered, Andy. And request all the people who are live now to send in your questions in the question mark bottom that you have, a small box that you have, and that will be much easier for me to read and also ask any of the question with Kumar sir. Otherwise, in the comment section, it's completely lost because a lot of people keep commenting or showing thumbs up or and all of it. So request you all to send the questions in the comment in the question mark section that you have. And yes, sir. So I am almost done with most of my questions, sir. So I just wanted
Mhm.
to ask, what is your base price which starts for a jacket, sir? What is the base price for a jacket?
Yes, the AirX jacket, the mesh jacket we have,
Starts
that's the
at
entry level jacket, start
and
from 5,400.
okay, and
And the next
similar,
series,
yeah.
yes, the similar comes with the two liners, Rival 6,500. And the next model is a more premium, the Saber jacket, 10,300. And the V3, you should have to wait for it.
And what is the pricing for V3, sir? Give us a hint.
We will reveal it as once we launch it.
Okay, and also any plans to launch riding boots in the range of 5-6 thousand, sir? Would you have any plan of that?
Uh, Gish, we have a plan, but the thing is,
Hmm.
we have to import it, and the import duty is already increased by in
Yes.
the FAB. So we are getting the difficulty in the terms of conditions.
Okay.
So we are trying to find you can say the Indian manufacturer.
Hmm.
So it might be can we compete with that price range, and we
Yes.
can bring
Yes.
something more exciting for the budgeted people.
Exactly. So even if it's something between 6,000 or 7,000, if you can launch a product, a riding boot in that case, I think that will be one of your hot cake that you'll be selling. And
Yes.
that range is very exciting. So we've just got a question. Let me just see who's that. Uh, okay, why is it not showing? So it just comes. So let me just try to take it. Okay, I don't know. For some reason, the question is not being shown. Um, and no, somebody says, uh, can you suggest what to be cheap and best? Okay, so cheap and best, sir, is already suggested. So he's got a very basic entry level jacket, but at the same time, it is
Yeah, right.
fully protected. AirX, fully
Air
protected with,
jackets they can buy with the
yeah,
comes with the level 2 protector chest, sorry, the shoulder and elbow. Back is high density EVA foam,
okay.
and the budgeted gloves they can go with the Air Drip 1600.
Okay, so there is your answer. You wanted to know what was the best and cheap product. So I have no clue why today all of these are being so. So Saransh, there's another question. Is Solace for me? Is Solace for me planning to venture into riding sneakers kind of a product? Yes. So would you be coming into riding sneaker shoes, sir? So would you be considering something like that? Sneakers?
Right now, yes, we are not doing because once we will get the queries and it will be there, definitely we will can bring.
Okay, the sneakers is something that you can definitely
Currently,
plan.
there's no in the plan. Yes.
Okay, perfect. So that answers your question, Saran. So they would be planning to get sneakers subject to demand in the current scenario. So right now, sir hasn't seen the kind of demand that is there to manufacture that. Because sir believes in manufacturing right set of product and in volume to give the best pricing for all the riders. Because creating something in a small pockets or small numbers will not give you the economy of value. So that's what sir is meaning. Whenever there are certain product not been produced, is purely because there is no volume in that. Okay, there is one more question that is from Abhishek. Can we expect an Indian manufacturer to launch high-end product like uh, airbag jacket at Indian price and say in the next 2 or 3 years? Yes, sir. So if you can answer that question, sir.
Yes, we always believe in innovation. So still we are doing. So
Mm-hmm.
might be very soon we can make a plan, and we are working on it side by.
Okay.
So we will see if there will be possibility to bring on these prices we can introduce. Definitely we can bring it because it's a highly, you can say, more technical product. We have to install and the airbag inside, and what will be the functionality, how to install and use it. So yes, but that is also already in the plan. But about
Okay.
the pricing, we don't know what will be we can offer it.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that answers your
That will be
question.
planned not near future, but it will take more time.
Okay. 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 So that is to answer your question, Abhishek. So there is one more question. Uh, when off-road gear. So would you be coming any particular off-road gears like neck brace and all those things? Sir? Would you have plans for that?
Uh, we have planned always,
Okay.
but right now for the adventure, we are working on the adventure shoes first of all, and some
Okay.
gloves as well. But about
Okay.
the neck braces and all things, I think the adventure market is very niche. Once it will be rise in the request raise in the market, definitely we
Mhm.
work on it and bring it.
Wonderful. So wonderful. That is to answer your question. Okay. Love from Kerala. Yeah, love back to all of you guys. So there's one more question. Uh, that is Prithvi Tej. Hi Girish, I trust you're doing good. Yes, I'm doing good. My question: does Solace have thigh bag? So, do you have thigh bag, sir?
Currently, we don't have, but a couple of models we already sampling is done, so we'll
Hmm.
launch it within this year. We'll launch the thigh bag also.
Okay, okay. So that was to answer your question, Prithvi. Thanks for joining us. And one more question saying that it says, what about more models and colors with price range 4 to 6 thousand rupees? Yeah, sir has already answered that question. So Air Text
Air
at
X.
AirX, yeah. So which starts at that price, and they have four colors in that. I'm sure sir would be having a lot more ideas and plans in that price category, sir. So am I right in saying that, sir?
Yes, sir, sure. We can control the price, but first of all, we have to. We don't want to compromise in the material construction and the protection specifically. So
Yeah.
so far we don't have any plan to use the level one protectors in our products, even in the
Okay.
entry level. So
Wonderful.
we can use whatever the demand will be there. So there is no problem. Might be we can bring the lesser jacket also, but
Okay.
there will be no liner or something. That
Okay.
will be maybe standalone jacket. We can work on it.
Okay, wonderful, sir. So we have another question now that is again from Prithvi Tej. Great, thanks. Okay, thank you for asking that question, Prithvi. Wonderful. And we are closing in the next 5 minutes. So whoever are watching us now, please send in your questions, whatever questions you have. We will be more than happy to answer. I have done with my questions, so please throw in your questions. Thank you everyone for joining us today and also sharing your thoughts and also your questions. So, if there any questions, we would take it in the next couple of minutes, and then I would say thanks to Mr. Kumar sir, who's been kind enough to join us today in such a short notice and making this
No
session
problem.
as interactive as possible and throwing in your insights. And thank you so much for bringing so many innovative products in your range and making sure it is safe and also ensuring level 2 is an entry benchmark that you've set for all your riding gears, which is, I think, unheard of normally. But then having a
Hmm.
level 2 in every set of product that you have is very good. So just one of my question, which is just randomly popping in, sir. So for your AirX level 2, which brand do you use?
We are using the SafeTech
Okay,
Type A protectors on shoulder and elbow.
okay, okay.
It's an
So we have
Italian brand,
Italian brand.
and
Okay, we
also
have
it
a
comes with the T plus T minus testing. So
okay,
in both weather and temperature, it can be stable.
okay, okay. So also somebody, so Fiction is asking, looking forward for more models in gloves. Any plans?
Yes, already we discussed. Yes,
Yes,
one model already we are going to launch very soon,
yes.
and a few models already in pipeline. Yes, we will complete our range very soon.
Wonderful, wonderful. So that is to answer your question, Fiction. So they have a lot of plans in coming with new riding gloves, and that would definitely help all you guys ride more safer and enjoy your experience while you're riding. Forget about safety, and you can just concentrate and focus on riding because the safety part is taken care by Solace. So that
Yeah.
worry will be taken care by Solace, and they'll ensure
Yes,
you're safe.
definitely most.
Yes, that you're safe
Yeah.
every time when you're on motorcycle, and you can only
True.
focus on riding and reaching from point A to point B and just enjoying the nature around. So that's something Solace has been doing in the last 7, 8 years. Um, so thank you very much, sir. With this, let's call this session an end. Thank you so much for joining in. And during this pandemic time, everybody is going through tough times, and
Yes.
we've been more happy to help people around us. So keep your
Sure.
close ones, friends, family safe. Be at home, stay home, and
Sure.
don't lose humanity. So if you see anybody
Yes. That is
suffering,
important.
yes, very, very important. If you see somebody
Yes.
is suffering, no food or anything, please be kind and generous
Yes.
enough to share some food with them.
Yes.
And at the same
Exactly.
time, mask up all the time. How you use your riding gear to safeguard yourself every time when you're on a motorcycle. Similar way, use a mask every time when you're out and safeguard yourself. So I have one
That's
more
true.
question, sir. So this is by Arvind saying that, will they provide sponsorship for riders like me? If means, what would What would they prefer? Okay, Arvind, maybe this not the right platform to ask that question. So here we are to talk about protective riding
Okay.
gears.
Whatever they can send us email. The
Yes,
team will go through it and they will reply them.
yes. So Arvind, I will separately give sir's email ID, and you can write into sir with whatever requirement you have, and sir will get back to you. And hope that helps. So Arvind is a very close friend of mine, sir. So he has a
Oh, okay.
YouTube channel as well, called
Okay.
Royal Roads, and he does
Okay.
videos in Tamil. And yeah,
Okay.
recently he just touched 50K subscribers.
Okay. Cool.
So yes.
Cool. Cool.
So
Good.
Arvind, that was an introduction of you from my end. So yeah, thanks for asking that question. So with that, yes, thanks everyone for spending your precious time and watching our session and making this as interactive as possible. And thank you, sir, for giving
Thank
your
you so
time.
much. Thank you so much. You invite me here,
No, my
and
pleasure.
take care of yourself and your family and stay
Yeah.
safe.
Yes, sir. Thank you. Thank you so much, sir. I think we have one more question just before we close. I
Sure. Sure. Sure.
yes. So this is by Oswald. Suggest Solace to come up with riding jersey. Okay. So would you have any plans for riding jersey, sir?
Currently, we don't have,
Mm-hmm.
but for the inner where we have the plan to bring it.
Okay. Okay. So that's to answer your question, Oswald. So with that, we close this session. Even sir needs to head back home. And yes, with the given restrictions, I don't want to hold back sir in his office for too long.
If
Yes.
somebody's have any question, they can ask. No
Yes.
problem. I'm
Yes.
going to give the answer.
Okay. So, is there any questions? Please shoot in. And in case if we finish the session and still you have any queries, please feel free to
Yes. Sure.
shoot them in at Solace, the Instagram handle. Send in whatever questions you have, and sir will be more than happy to answer all of them and support you guys. As usual, sir has always been kind enough and supporting all the riders in whatever fashion possible in terms of bringing the right riding gear or whatever. So thank you.
Yeah.
Oswald says, thank you, Girish. Thanks a lot, Kumar sir. Hope to meet you soon. Yes, we'll all meet soon. Let the pandemic come to an end. And please,
Sure.
please vaccinate yourself and keep yourself safe. Sir, please vaccinate yourself
Sure.
if you haven't.
Sure. Definitely will do it.
Yes,
Yeah.
and yeah, let's face this pandemic with unity.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Yes. With that last note, I call this session off. And thank you, everyone. Thank you so much for being
Thank
on.
you all, and thank you, Girish. Take
Thank
care.
you, sir. Thank you, sir. My pleasure, sir. See you, sir. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Yeah.